Jhansi Ki Rani Lakshmi Bai biography. Jhansi Ki Rani, also known as Rani Lakshmi Bai, was a brave ruler of the princely kingdom of Jhansi, presently located in the Jhansi district in Uttar Pradesh. She was a legendary character who was involved in the early Indian Rebellion of 1857 and is linked to early resistance to the British Raj. After her husband, the Maharaja of Jhansi Raja Gangadhar Rao Newalkar, passed away, Lord Dalhousie, the British Governor-General of India, refused to recognize the Maharaja's adopted son as his heir and seized Jhansi in accordance with their doctrine of lapse policy. In 1857, Lakshmi Bai assembled her soldiers, rebelled against the British, and joined the Indian Rebellion. When the British army overpowered her, she managed to flee, join forces with Tantia Tope, take control of Gwalior, and declare Nana Sahib to be the Peshwa ruler. She persisted in her fight but lost her life in Kota Ki Sarai, close to Gwalior after a tough encounter with the British. Jhansi Ki Rani, early life in a Marathi Brahmin family. Rani Lakshmi Bai was born Manikarnika Tambe on November 19, 1828 in Varanasi, India, to Morapant Tambe and Bhagirathi Sapre, Bhagirathi Bai. She went by the name Manu. She lost her mother when she was 4 years old. Lakshmi Bai was adored by her father, a court Peshwa of Bithur, who called her a Chabili, which means playful, and raised her as his own daughter. Compared to most girls of her era, Lakshmi Bai had a somewhat unusual childhood. She obtained her schooling at home, including martial arts, sword fighting, horseback, shooting, and fencing, while growing up in the Peshwa family with boys. Along with her childhood pals Nana Sahib and Tantia Topi, she also studied Malakamba. Jhansi Ki Rani and annexation of Jhansi Manikarnika married the Maharaja of Jhansi, Gangadhar Rao Newalkar, in May 1842. After the famous Hindu goddess Lakshmi, she was given the name Lakshmi Bai, or Lakshmi Bai, afterwards. Her son Damodar Rao, who was born in 1851 and died prematurely after 4 months, was born. The Maharaja, who was without an heir, adopted his cousin's kid. The youngster, who had previously gone by the name Anand Rao, was given the new name Damodar Rao the day before the Maharaja passed away. In addition to giving the British political officer a letter with instructions to treat the child with respect, the Maharaja also executed the adoption procedure with him present. The Maharaja passed away in November 1853, and the British East India Company, led by Governor-General Lord Dalhousie, refused to recognize the Maharaja's adopted son as his heir, annexing the state of Jhansi in accordance with the doctrine of lapse. Lakshmi Bai, who was popularly known to the bad egg, British as the Rani of Jhansi, was furious about the turn of events. She made up her mind not to give the British control over Jhansi. In March 1854, the British gave Lakshmi Bai a directive to vacate the palace and fort of Jhansi and appointed her to a monthly stipend of Rs. 60,000.